Hey guys, we're back, Visor TV. I'm Visor.
And I'm Alistair.
And we're here for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
We're so used to saying
it's gonna take a while for me to like get used to it, but we're back with ATLA. That's what they call it.
ATLA?
I don't know. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
ATLA.
Atla. We're gonna call it Atla.
We're back to Atla.
We're back. No, it doesn't have the same vibe to it.
No.
Avatar. Avatar.
I'll say Avatar.
Okay, we're here with Avatar. So before we proceed, if you guys are interested in full length, that it's in the links. Just put your own thing, get a timer, so you can watch the whole thing if you guys want. Check that out. And what happened last episode?
Oh, the paper is gone.
Paper's gone, but we have a brains. It ended with Aang and
Zuko.
Zuko and Aang had a fight. In my opinion, Aang beat his ass. I felt like he was superior to him.
Yeah.
But Zuko was like, I was kind of impressed by him too, his intellect.
Yep.
So like, you know,
he learns from his.
So I'm interested to see Zuko's develop. I'm actually, you know what I'm really interested to see right now in the show?
Zuko's development.
Not like just everybody's development in general. Like even like what's his name? Sokka. That guy who has no bending, like he's gotta do something to make himself useful, right?
Yeah,
like you know, like you're kind of at a major disadvantage if you're facing somebody with like a water bending or
water bending and airbender.
Oh, well, airbender. I guess there's only one airbender, but like you know, fire guys.
And the flying bison, and then there's you.
And yeah,
you know,
so it's just like, you know, he's got to up his game. He's got fight. He's got determination. So I like that. You know. Katara, I think her name is Katara. She has to learn. She needs to master waterbending. And then Aang, obviously, he's an avatar, and as she said, like he's gotta like master the waterbending, earth bending, and fire bending. You know, to become like the complete avatar. So like. Oh man, like I know fire is the coolest, so like man, just seeing Aang use fire is gonna be so fucking cool. But like, I realize that the seasons are like book 1's like water, book 2 is air, book 2 is earth, and book 3 is fire.
Really?
So like I think like season 1's gonna be like I'm assuming he'll maybe learn water bending, and then he'll go to like earth bending, and then the book 3 is like fire bending. The last one. So it's like it's gonna be sick. I'm excited. They're heading to the North Pole where Santa Claus is to learn water bending from him. So
he's like this.
I don't want to put that image in my head. So I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna proceed and go on. Episode 3, go. Okay, so
everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
The meme. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Southern Air Temple. Is that his hometown? Because he's the only last airbender, right?
Shit, yeah.
The show's called The Last Airbender, not The Last Avatar, so it's kind of, I just realized that.
Oh, dude, I just realized something. 100 years passed, and he said like he has his friends there and there.
Well, they're all probably dead. I know. And he's a kid.
Now, temple later.
What?
Is that his dad?
Captain Zhao
It's Commander now. And General Iroh.
Commander.
Great hero of our nation. Retired General.
Uncle, tell Commander Zhao what happened.
Putting him on the spot.
It was incredible. What? Did we crash or something?
Yes, right into an Earth Kingdom ship.
This guy doesn't give a shit.
You must regale me with all the thrilling details.
I just want you to be prepared for what you might see.
Oh, they're all dead,
The Fire
right?
Nation is ruthless. They killed my mother. They could have done the same to your people.
So, like, I wonder if people are gonna be there, like, alive.
Yo, I'm actually nervous.
If you have an ounce of loyalty left, you'll tell me what you found.
I haven't found anything. It's like you said, the Avatar probably died a long time ago.
Damn, Zuko.
Go have the Avatar in custody, but let him escape.
Oh! Snakes!
Remind me, how exactly was your ship damaged?
So you're caught.
Shit!
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's so many soldiers, like, there's no way this news was, like, gonna, like, stay hidden, right? Like, all these little shitty soldiers, you think they're gonna be loyal to a kid?
So, this airball game, how do you play?
Yeah, that was nice of him.
Yeah.
Just change the topic. Okay, that's not fair.
What?
You're facing a dude, yeah. You're facing a dude who doesn't even have bending. And damn, he fell quite a bit.
7, Sokka 0.
Making him feel better is
7-0.
hurt.
Let's make it 7-1. No offense to Brazilians.
Oh. Shots fired, dude.
Okay.
Oh, bro, the Fire Nation actually made it there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a helmet.
What is it? But
Oh, she doesn't want to tell him?
You think that's the right thing to do?
I don't know.
You know, you can't protect him forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you got... like 100 years ago.
With what was, we must act on what is.
Okay.
Wow. There's like, those appas are everywhere.
Chiazzo,
Or they're not called
I'm
appas,
ready
but...
for this.
When you're old enough to enter the air temple
So all the airbenders have those arrows, not just the avatar.
you will meet someone who will guide you 1, 2.
Yo, that's actually so fun. I want to do that shit.
That's so smooth. What the fuck? What are those monkeys?
He's the greatest
These
airbender.
improved greatly, my young pupil.
Aw. You probably need like airbending to open it.
The key, Sokka, is airbending.
Look at that.
Okay, maybe somebody is alive in there. It's like Appa's friends. Where's Appa anyway? Did
He's just chilling.
oh, he's there. What's that?
You're more pathetic than I thought.
I underestimated him once, but it will not happen again.
No, it will not.
Commander Chow's got no chill. Oh. Damn. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. Yo, Commander Zhao is like, I think like Zuko's dad was like, he told him like be strict with him or some shit. Because there's no way you talk to a prince like that, right?
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Like, you know, like
He's a prince.
he's a prince. You can't talk to him
That's
unless
it?
the king told you.
Where's air, water, earth, and fire? That's
Oh.
the avatar cycle. Of course. They're avatars.
Oh shit!
There's so many.
These are the past avatars? Oh shit!
And snap out of it.
It winked at him. I think.
Who is that?
It's one of those monkey,
Monkey
things,
yeah.
right?
Airbender, nobody make a sound.
You're making a sound?
Yeah. So they live.
Dinner.
Dinner.
Oh shit, it's a hard fall.
I hope.
I would have bleeding, man.
Cause what the fuck, Ang? Keep that damn monkey.
Yeah, honestly,
Okay, wow.
I think I'd have that, honestly.
Have what?
Have airbending.
Yeah, for me from the start, yo, airbending is fun, man.
But before it's
Very
cool.
sorry, friend. You're just a banished prince. No
Banished?
home, no allies. Father doesn't even want you.
Oh!
Wrong. Once I deliver the avatar to my father, he will welcome me home with honor. And
Oh!
restore my rightful place on the throne.
If your father really wanted you,
What's got Game of Thrones?
he'll return by now.
It's sunset.
Very well.
Wait, did he just
It's a
challenge him to a
shame
duel?
Father won't be here to watch me humiliate you. I guess your uncle will do.
Have you forgotten what happened last time you dueled the master?
I will never forget.
Oh, that's the commander that did that to him?
The Commander Zhao, no, it was he said
Oh, you said
last time.
though.
He said last time what a master did to you. So this guy's not even a master.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Zuko, yeah.
Fire.
Wait, is that his master?
Chiazzo.
Gyatso?
Hey, you find my dinner yet?
Alright, get the fuck out of here,
Hey, I
Sokka.
wasn't really gonna eat the lemur, okay? Oh man.
Aww.
Come on, A. Everything will be alright. Let's get out of here.
Oh!
he's
Oh! Oh, he got triggered that way too? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's cool.
It's like a chandelier of avatars. Like, what is he doing by doing this?
What?
Who the fuck is that?
It's just like a.
Every nation is being
This
like.
is a reaction.
Biolord immediately.
But like, there's gotta be. Wait,
The Avatar's return.
oh, that. Oh shit! Is that like a universal signal of the return of the Avatar?
I think so, dude.
Is this anger triggering this?
Oh,
Oh.
he's pissed.
What is he doing?
Look
though?
at that. That's deadly.
No, it's his avatar spirit.
Avatar spirit? Shit, man, Aang, what are you doing?
You cannot blame him, man. Honestly. Oh damn.
I don't think he's not even in control. Like this is just happening. I'm telling you, like when he's in an emotional state of like distress.
Remember your firebending basics, Prince Zuko. They are your greatest weapon.
Damn, yo, this seriously happened. This is
like Commander Zhao, like the fact that he accepted this battle is kind of like it's kind of weak on his part.
yeah.
Like, but then again, maybe he wants to humble him as well, right? Commander Zhao is ripped as fuck.
Yeah. See his abs?
He's already fucking his stamina is like low.
But Zuko's also pretty shredded.
Hey man, having that body at the age of 40 or 50 compared to a teenager, you gotta respect that guy, man. But I respect his tenacity, man. Woo!
Okay. He's parrying his shots.
Dude, man, he waited for him to waste his stamina, and then he fucked him up. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What? Wait. There's no way he's gonna win though.
He lost his balance. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's like, yeah, come on.
Wait, Zuko's gonna win? What the fuck?
Do it!
When you get in my way, I promise. I won't hold back.
Dude, Zuko, like he really.
Oh,
what a dirty
snake.
fuck. Oh, the uncle.
No, Prince Zuko. Do not taint your victory.
Do not taint your victory.
You know the great Commander Zhao acts in defeat.
Dude, what a disappointment Zhao is.
Even in exile, my name is honorable than you.
You respect the uncle too, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta respect the uncle, bro. Like,
Did
he's
you
just
really mean that, Uncle?
Of course. I told you ginseng tea is my favorite.
What's a jasmine tea?
ginseng. It's like a. I think in China it's like that really famous sort of herbal herb or that you make tea out of. Ginseng. It's pretty healthy. You're there.
Still have a family. Sokka and I, we're your family now.
Aw.
Tara and I aren't gonna let anything happen to you. Promise.
Aw, I like Sokka right now, man. Wait, he was aware of this, or
I'm sorry. It's okay.
he was doing it like
It
consciously?
wasn't your fault. But you were right.
He's probably letting out his anger, man.
Yeah, Katara is like the perfect girl, man. Like the way she like.
What, like wifey, man? Wifey material.
And you gotta wipe that, bro. But why were they glowing? The avatars. Does this monkey have to do with it? So is he joining the crew now?
Me?
Okay, I'm
Oh,
assuming
yes,
he's
nice.
joining the crew.
This place. We have to stick together.
There's Appa.
Momo.
Momo, new member of the crew, Momo. Dude, the pacing of the show is kind of like awesome. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like this is.
It's great.
Oh, that was another.
I like that.
That was another awesome
Yo,
installment. And no, don't spoil it. Stop.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that was nice, man. That was
Yo,
nice.
it's like
I really,
I'm liking the show. Like I just feel good when I watch it.
I'm enjoying the pacing of this show right now. Like, it's going at a really it's going at a fast pace, but like it's going at a good.
Rushed, but it's not rushed.
It's not rushed, but it's going at a good fast pace. Like every they're throwing information at us like this,
Yeah.
you know. It's
Yeah.
like it's not like they're slowly building it, this and that. It's just like damn. Like I'm actually really impressed and they're doing it really well too. It's just like it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But man, like this episode, man, like I'm really intrigued with Zuko. Zuko is a very he's a very intriguing character, man. Like I from the first episode, like I got my eyes on this guy, man. Like he's gonna be a big player in the show.
I feel like he's
it's building up for like him versus Aang. Like I could obviously I feel like Zuko is eventually gonna be like the king or whatever they call it of the Fire Nation, right?
Yeah.
I think that's obvious. Like the way they're building
and he's
him.
different from his father. You know how his father banished him.
His father
disowned him. Sorry.
Dude, like okay. A lot of backstory on Zuko.
Poor Zuko.
Not Zuko. Like his scar. He got his scar from his master, his previous master. So I'm assuming he dueled his master, or was he talking about like Zhao?
Master.
Was he talking about Commander Zhao that did it to him, or was it like?
No. You said
it
it was the
like-
last time you faced a master.
A
not
master.
faced him,
Okay.
you know?
Because I wrote in my notes like Zuko's scars. Where do you get them from? So I assumed it was his dad. Like I wrote here, father question mark. But it was his master. But man, yo, like Zuko, like first of all, Commander Zhao, he came across as a very tough commander.
Yeah.
A very like
cocky. I'm very cocky.
Cocky, but
Yeah.
like he came across like a veteran. He's a veteran,
Yeah.
and he commands like a shit ton of ships and stuff.
Okay.
But like at the end, like after the duel with the and then he found out about the Avatar, right?
Yeah.
He's like, how did the ship get ruined? And those snake ass soldiers in that captured Aang.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they're snakes. They weren't really told like, "Yo, keep your mouth shut."
I'm assuming Commander Zhao is like higher up the order than Zuko, who's a banished prince. So like, even though you're a prince, you're banished. So like, I guess Commander Zhao. That's why he's talking like so disrespectfully to him, right?
Yeah.
But man, like I'm kind of disappointed in Zhao. Like this dude got like I thought he was like a veteran. Like Zuko's like he's wasting all his stamina, like being a little like a teenager, like going all out.
Yeah.
And he's like sort of like saving his energy, dodging his shit, and then we saw like Zuko was like exhausted, and he like sort of dusted him. But man, Zuko like he had other plans.
He got some moves.
He had that nice little deceptive play where he like sort of slipped him.
Yeah, he slipped him. Then he kept slipping him with his fire.
Yeah, he tripped him. Used his fire, and he like, and Zhao is such an asshole, man.
Yeah, man. Like if you look at a match, especially if you're a commander, like you have like a level of respect.
Right? Like,
and a duty, like you lost,
Even though you lost to a teenager.
And it's not even that. It's just like if you know you lost, but then the guy has his back turned against you, and you're gonna attack him, are you gonna feel good about that?
In front of all his men, like you're a commander and you're attacking somebody when he's a kid. You're attacking a kid.
Yeah.
Dude, you're like some 40, 50-year-old fuck, and you're attacking a teenager who dusted your ass, who's walking away, and you're attacking he's attacking his back.
Yeah.
Like that's just like as the uncle said, he like like you have no fucking honor, like fuck out of here. You have no honor.
It's like
and finally,
Zuko had more honor than
Zuko had more honor than he did. Zuko like he didn't even kill him. He sort of like I felt like him not killing the commander sort of hurt him more, like hurt his pride more because it's like he's looking down at you, like your sorry ass is on the ground, he's looking down at you, and he didn't even kill you because you're not even worth killing.
Exactly. And
he just walked off like a badass. So. Man, I don't know why. Like
Zuko, man.
Props to Zuko. Like I'm really liking him. I'm liking his development, and this show again is doing an incredible job at just developing this character in like 3 episodes. I'm like, wow. Like from episode 1 to
for a short 20-minute episode,
and they're building him up like really like they're doing it at a fast pace, but they're doing it they're doing the fast-paced thing well. If that makes any sense. Like they're not like everything's just happening. We're like, what the fuck's going on? It's too fast. But like things are moving on like at a good pace.
Mm-hmm.
But like they're doing it well. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Which I love. So Zuko is a badass, and his dad. So he has daddy issues, eh? I suspected he did, but like
I can
safely
say that he's a piece of shit. The father.
You think so?
I mean, what kind of dude banishes his son? Like, I get if you're a king, okay, whatever. But like, you gotta banish your son, dude.
But like, he probably has more sons, or like he probably has more kids, and like
even so, man, you don't banish your son, man.
I agree. Obviously, you don't banish your son, but like, I'm talking like when you're a king and you're like when you're ruling this shit. Like I'm assuming it's not the same as like a same father-son relationship. This is like legit. Like you're my son. You're representing me, and like I need you to be at a certain standard. And if you're not at this certain standard, like you're kind of like useless to me, which is fucking wrong, obviously. But like I'm just trying to make sense out of like his dad's thing, and then obviously Zuko has a complex where he's like he wants to prove his dad. Like, hey, that's why he's like, don't tell no one about the Avatar. This is my shit. Yeah. I'm gonna capture him. I'm gonna bring him to my dad and be like, it was me who did it. Respect me,
Okay.
And I kind of understand, like as a son, you want to like, you want your dad to respect you. You want to like make him proud. You want to do something like where he's like, okay, my son, wow, I'm proud of this guy, right?
Yeah.
So like, I understand that Zuko is like a little thing he's going through, but man, like props to Zuko again, man. This guy, he
has my respect.
At first, I'm like Zhao was kind of like schooling Zuko, but like Zuko had the last laugh. So.
Zhao was D's, man.
He got D's, and the uncle. I realized that I think last episode we didn't realize that was his uncle, but like that's his uncle.
General error.
So I wonder why his uncle is so loyal to Zuko. Like uncle meaning that's his
if
nephew.
he's Spanish.
So I'm assuming that's his
the
king's
king's
brother.
King's brother, yeah.
I'm assuming it's the father's side. So
But maybe they had a close relationship when
maybe,
Zuko was younger.
yeah, maybe he was a nice uncle where like he sort of felt sympathy for Zuko as a kid.
That makes sense.
I feel like that has to be it because his dad probably like wasn't like as nice to him or like sort of abused him or some shit. So the uncle was the one who's like, you know what, I see something in Zuko, I'm gonna treat him well.
Yeah.
So he stayed loyal to him.
And maybe since Zuko is Spanish, the uncle's like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm going with him, you know.
Maybe
What are the reasons would he be with him?
Or maybe also like the uncle doesn't agree with the king's way of doing things, you know.
Maybe, yeah.
So he's sort of like, you know,
Which led to that.
He's like, I see like Zuko is like he's the heir to the throne, right?
Yeah.
And you know, he's like, I see something in Zuko, so I'm gonna train him and make him the person that I think that will be fit to like rule this nation, right?
Yeah.
And I think he's doing well. And I feel like Uncle again, you know, if the uncle didn't sleep last episode, he probably could have caught Aang because like the uncle's.
But you know what? I have to give props to the uncle because it was General Iroh, by the way.
Iroh?
Iroh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So.
But you gotta give props to him because like, you know, he backed up Zuko at the end when the Commander Zhao went to hit him in the back and stopped.
Oh no, because that like it doesn't matter.
That's
like
pathetic.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
That's like you can't do that. It's just like I'm glad he did. He's like he just extinguished his fire and he's just like, yo, you're a fuckboy, right? like Commander Zhao, you're a fuckboy and like get the fuck out of here, you honorable less asshole. So I don't know, man. At first I was kind of hyping up Commander Zhao. Like I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna be like, you know, this shit.
Well, he
like,
did get out.
I can see it coming back in the story and trying to being like a thorn in Zuko's path of whatever he's trying to do. So, anyways, so we reached the
Southern Air Temple.
Southern Air Temple. That's the title of the episode. We reached there, and Aang, I think Katara realized like the Fire Nation could go there because apparently you need like a flying basin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call it.
Bison.
Bison. I think?
Bison. Sorry.
Bison. Yeah, basin. But like, so a flying bison.
Supermarket bison basin.
So like, I wonder how the Fire Nation like maybe they have like advanced technology to like somehow get there. Like, if you need a flying like bison to get there, right? You need like someone like Appa to get there, and and Aang, that's what he thought because 100 years ago that's how it was, right?
Yeah.
But then apparently not, and then
flying thing can end up going up there?
Maybe they have some like flying ships or something. There's got to be something about it. Like that's the only possible, or maybe they're like fucking using the fire and blowing themselves from the ground. That probably doesn't make sense.
Boom.
Like I'm assuming you need stamina for that shit. But yeah, man. Like that was pretty sad to see when Aang realized, like, you know, Gyatso. I'm assuming that's the master in the flashback we saw.
Gyatso's in there?
Gyatso, I think.
Okay.
And then he found out he saw a skeleton. So like it was kind of like it's kind of sad for Aang, and then he reacted by
letting
that glowing eye, that
he's
form,
letting some steam out, man.
that form. I felt like he was consciously doing it this time because he did apologize, so that means he does realize he was doing it.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was ferocious.
But everybody found out.
That was ferocious.
That was
that
like,
wind, man.
That wind.
Like, just pretending to be there.
He's gotta control that shit, man. Like,
It's only happen when he's pissed.
Yeah.
So it's happened when he's pissed, super pissed, or when he's about to die.
When he's about to die.
Okay.
So it's like an emotional reaction typically causes this. So.
Yeah.
But I need him to control it, but I don't know who's gonna teach him to control it because there's no airbender left. And like, this is something he has to learn by himself. But like, you know, this guy, you don't have like an avatar master everywhere, right? Because this, and especially like right now, 100 years passed by.
He said, "That's I know I'm the last airbender."
He's the last airbender, right? So
ooh, that's a bit depressing. I mean, the
title
is.
Like, I feel like now like Aang will be more serious about this whole thing.
Depends if he goes to see it on those vacation spots before he goes to the North Pole.
No. Like I'm saying, like before he found out about all this, like he wanted to go vacationing and shit. Not vacation, like he wanted to go chill and stuff. But like now he's like, oh shit, these Fire Nation fucks. So like they killed my people. I'm literally like, yo, I gotta bring my A game. I gotta take shit more seriously.
Yeah.
Because like he slaughtered my whole like everybody I knew and who raised me and stuff.
His entire families,
tribes,
his clan.
everybody, like, Aang's got to do it up. So
shit, man.
So it's like I'm curious to see that. But like, what's up with the statues of the previous avatars and continuously glowing eyes.
I feel, yeah, well, that happened when his eyes and his head started to glow.
Yeah, so like, there some sort of connection between, because we found out like Avatar Roku was the Avatar before Aang, and so we found that, and he was the one that we saw like with the glowing eyes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We also we also saw that when he became that in that form, like glowing eyes and stuff, like he like everybody else around the world.
I think it was because he was in that specific area.
But what do these countries have that triggered that like they're like
yes, I don't know, man.
Like it's got to be like some sort of statue or some sort of thing that every nation has, or like if this thing gets triggered or if a light glows or whatever
Ever heard of
happens.
a Lee line?
A Lee line?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
A Lee line is what, like, it's, I don't know if it's a theory or anything like that, but in the Earth, if you take a map of the entire world, there are Lee lines in specific spots, right?
Okay.
And if something happens at the specific spot in this Lee line, all the other things
Get triggered
at the same time.
like a light.
A light, I don't know, it could be a light, like rumors, or maybe it's a myth, but like if you go through this Lee line, you end up going to this other spot in this
You just transport there right away.
Transport. So, I guess
I never heard of it. Sounds interesting.
the Lee lines.
So you're saying
He was at that Lee line, and when he triggered, like all the other Lee lines.
And maybe he has to be in that glowing form of his that triggers that basically triggers and informs every country like, hey, the Avatar is back. Yeah. So that's interesting. Now the Avatar is back. The Avatar is back, and everybody knows that now.
Yeah.
So like I'm thinking I realized Sokka's parents, or not, Sokka's mom died, so that's sad. But like I think Fire Nation killed her. But like Sokka's dad, Katara and Sokka's dad, they're and all the men they're in the war right now. So
so there's an ongoing war.
There's an ongoing war right now, and that's why they're looking for the Avatar, who didn't even appear, but now everybody knows the Avatar's there. So now it's like things are gonna get spicy, you know? Because
they're gonna get it like a
they're
little
gonna get spicy
now.
because now it's not just the enemy that knows, it's the allies as well. So like there's gotta be more people around this world that are like, okay, the Avatar's here, we have hope, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like, and there might be some badasses that are fighting the war against the Fire Nation that might train Aang. Like he has to learn waterbending by the end of the season, I'm assuming, right? They're heading to the North Pole. So
But I mean, before he even learn, he has to learn how to do airbending first before he actually.
I think he looks like he knows how to use it.
Like he knows how to use it, but like I feel like he doesn't. He's still a kid. And I feel like he doesn't know how to master it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But he's a kid, and Zuko's a teenager.
Because I feel like he's 12 years old, and I feel like, so he had like basically like say 12 years or like 10 years of like training, like 100 years ago. So like maybe that's enough to master it. Like he looks like he knows airbending. Like
I feel like he knows the basics.
Oh, you're saying there could be more to it?
I feel like there could be more.
Possibly, you're right. There's got to be more to it. So that's you got anything else? I think that's all I got.
No, then there's Momo that came into the group.
Oh yeah, we got the monkey thing.
Crossbreed of a monkey and a cat.
That's what we're assuming. So, Momo's joining the crew. Sokka got to eat, and
we didn't mention that. Huh?
Sokka
fucking ate.
He fucking ate. So yep. Stay tuned for the next segment then. Alright guys, it's that time again. We're going to decide who's going to be the MVP of this episode.
And who's going to be the flop of this episode.
Fuck you. MVP, this is probably going to be easy. It's got to be Prince Zuko?
It's Prince Zuko, yeah.
Prince Zuko, right?
I don't think there's any more.
You think like he was just a badass?
He's a badass. He proved himself.
Like he shat on this so-called veteran Commander Zhao. He basically he beat his ass. He was honorable. He proved his point in front of everybody. And you know what? Like it's just
props to him.
Like props to him. Zuko like
he
really did it up this episode.
He's a man.
Just a special mention to Katara as well, because she sort of
calm down
talked Aang out of like his glowing eye form, whatever he becomes. So props to her too. But like in terms of this badassery, it's got to be Zuko, man. This episode.
Absolutely,
so
man.
Zuko will be our MVP of this episode.
made us believe, put clothes on our backs, you sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
It's gonna be the flop of this episode.
Everybody do the flop.
This is a tough one.
This is a really tough one.
Aang, you think?
And for losing control,
Yeah.
I don't think
No.
we do have this fuckboy called the Commander Zhao.
Why do you call him a fuckboy?
I don't know. He is a Commander fuckboy for tonight, from today. Like.
Come on, it was easy, man.
Like
this guy's a piece of
acting
shit.
all hard and shit.
You know, he's
And then-
honorable. He's like
and-
fucking
and-
commander of
And,
the entire
and
fleet.
when you're like when a 13 or whatever teenager, how a teenager's walking away from you after whooping your ass,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna be all salty and petty. You're gonna attack him to his back.
Like I get your pride is hurt, sure. But like
you're a veteran, man.
You're a fucking commander, man. Like, get your shit together.
Get your shit. Like, what do you got your ass whooped, and you're talking all this shit, and then you get your ass whooped again by the uncle. He's like, oh, fuck out of here, like, you know.
He just works out. That's all he does. He just works out.
He
doesn't do martial arts. He
like
just works out.
Commander Zhao, like I thought he was gonna be a badass. He turned out to be everything. Like, that was not a badass. Like, he was just a fuckboy. So this fuckboy called Commander Zhao is gonna be our flop for today's episode. All right, guys. So that's it for today's episode. Check the links below if you guys are interested in full length reactions. And we enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed our reactions.
Yeah, guys. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Alistair.
Bye, sir.
Peace out.